Hello everyone, this is Tony. Welcome back to Trophy Food Experiences. Today I'm doing another review of one of my favorite restaurants in Vancouver called St. Lawrence. It's located at 269 Powell Street in Vancouver. It's a one-star Michelin restaurant. And I do frequent the restaurant quite a bit. And I don't try and do a review of every one of my dinners, but I haven't done a full review for quite a while, so I thought I would do this. And I do these because every month a lot of the Michelin Star restaurants do change their menu. And so it's kind of interesting for people to see what they create. So the menu is a fixed price menu, $125 plus tax plus 20% gratuity. So you know upfront what you're getting charged. And so they serve you with a number of mousse bouches at first. This is the first one, which is a Gruyere and Cervelle de Canut. So the Gruyere is actually the pastry. And the Cervelle de Canut, I didn't realize this until afterwards. It's a cheese spread or dip that is a specialty of Lyon, France. And I was just in Lyon, but I didn't notice it there, but it was delicious. Next two amuse bouches come at the same time. It's the chilled tomato soup and then the foie gras custard with brown butter, breadcrumb, and maple syrup. So being a kind of Montreal French-Canadian cuisine restaurant, they use some maple syrup, which is delicious. I love that contrast between the foie gras, the butteriness of foie gras, and then the syrupy sweetness of maple syrup. So that's one of their classic amuse bouches. And then with the chilled tomato soup, that's kind of nice too. My funny comment to my friends there was this was definitely not Campbell's soup. So it's got that little upscale quality of a tomato soup. So again, quite interesting start amuse bouches. This is an add-on which you can do, and this is one of their signature add-ons, and I think really should go to if you're going to St. Lawrence, try this at least once. This is the fried pork rinds with maple and MTL spice for $12. Really fun play on kind of, I almost treat this like chips. So the pork rinds are fried, I guess, and they have a little bit of maple syrup on there and a little spice. So a little bit of sweetness, a little spice. Really neat crunchiness. It's a really fun, I guess, starter. So I like this very much. And the last amuse bouche they give you is the whole red spring wheat bun with maple rosemary smoked salt and gratin. So again, as you can see, just with the dishes, even if you don't add the pork rinds, there's quite a bit of there to just kind of get your stomach settled, and then you start with the courses. So I think it's sufficient for most people in terms of a meal, and even if you didn't have any add-ons, it would still be sufficient meal. They have some interesting finds here, and this is one that the manager there introduced to me. This is the, I guess the thing is the 2022. The winery is called Pamplemousse Juice, and I think their wine is called a Goût Pat Nat, which is a natural sparkling wine, I think with a number of different grapes, including Gewürztraminer. Pamplemousse, of course, is grapefruit, but this has no grapefruit at all in it, so it's kind of an ironic play on things. It's kind of, the wine is made from grapes, but they call themselves, grapefruit juice. So kind of a quirky play on things, fun wine. I liked it. I think it was, about $15 a glass, but it was just interesting. Let's go to the first course. So they always have a choice of two dishes for each course. So I chose the terrine of the day with house-made pickles and mustard. This is pretty classic at St. Lawrence. They always have some type of pate dish usually, and very nice. I really enjoyed it. For people that like pate, the accompaniments go well with this. So, good dish. I think they added another complimentary kind of amuse bouche for us, and it was like a corn puree. It was quite neat and really tasted like corn. It was a little bit on the chilled side, and again, just a neat kind of thing to just entice your palate into different tastes and textures. For my mains, they have two choices, but then they had a special, which we chose, which is basically no additional charge. So it was 10 ounces of, I guess, steak but you split it with 2 people, and then they accompany it with a salad and some other kind of accompaniment. So it was really a good deal, I thought. So this was the salad, and they used a special type of, the purple kind of lettuce is, I think, arugula or something special, a special type of arugula that they kind of sourced. So again, love the idea that they get really unique product, local product, and they use it in creative ways. It's always kind of innovative, and that's what I like about St. Lawrence. This is the other accompaniment with our main course. I think it's like almost like a grilled corn or barbecued corn with some jalapenos on top. Actually, it was delicious. It was just a neat play on things, and I find all their food is unique, innovative, and playful. It's not really pretentious. It's beautifully, simply plated, and then it just excites your mouth and your palate. So, and I love the different flavors that come out through the meal. This is the steak course. So it was 10 ounces between 2 people, so 5 ounces each. Plenty, a little bit of almost mash, and the nice juice sauce. So beautiful, simple, maybe a little bit of almost like shallots or radishes on top. Very simple design. Just really clean food, and again, if you look through this meal, so many different tastes, so many different textures, so many different designs. It's not boring at all. It's really exciting for the palate. They call this an entremet, and so I guess it's a palate cleanser, and I love chocolate, so it was great for me. It's chocolate mousse with labneh and blackberry preserves. Really enjoy that combination of blackberry preserves and chocolate. So for me, it was a great dish. I'm not sure if it's like a normal traditional palate cleanser, which would be acidic, but I enjoyed it so much. That chocolate mousse would have been enough for me for dessert, but we still have a dessert course, and I chose the poached peach vanilla rice pudding, raspberry, and basil. So I'm not crazy about rice pudding, but I like the idea of the raspberry and the poached peach. That really does a lot to kind of stem the blandness in my mind of the rice pudding. So to me, this dish was nice. I really enjoyed it. My wife had the millefeuille, which is cherry and pistachio with white chocolate ganache. I had it, but I personally actually liked my dessert better. And in fact, I like the chocolate mousse even better. But again, I think the key with St. Lawrence is every dish that comes out is the consistency is so high. I don't think there's really one standout per se. All the dishes are of great quality, and across the board when you eat, everything is of such a high standard. So I really like that idea that there's no hits and misses. Everything is of a high quality. And then we finish off with a maple cookie and a lemon and lavender macaron. As you can see, everything is really spot on, delicious, nice plating. It's not over the top. There's not all these smoke and mirrors like dry ice or these lavish presentations. It's just great cooking, really nice design and plating, really great service that's friendly but still has that formality. And that's why, even a person like myself who does go to St. Lawrence quite a bit still is excited to go back again and again. So I really think that consistency, that high level of quality is why they are a 1-star Michelin restaurant. I think they should keep that. I continue to highly recommend this restaurant. Always excited whenever I go back. Hope you've enjoyed this review. Until next time, happy eating.